Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Today we are going to be looking at what you need to know for the next week ahead, the next 7 days. This is a timeless reading, but I am filming this on July the 22nd, I believe. But whenever you come across this video, then this message should apply to you. We have your first oracle card here. This is going to be, I guess, self-care advice from Spirit, and we're going to take a look at this at the end. I'll probably put it to the side off camera because we need our space. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. What do you need to know for the next 7 days? We are going to first take a look at your current energy, see what's kind of going on in your life. That way we can gauge and see if this is your pile. If this part resonates with you, then I would say keep watching. If not, then I would say go ahead and pick another pile. So let's see, Spirit, tap me into the collective energy of pile 1. What is currently going on in pile 1's life at this time? What are the current energies surrounding pile 1? Okay, I'm gonna get 2 more, please, Spirit. What is currently going on with pile 1? Can I get 1 more, please? Thank you. All right, pile number 1. We have the 3 of Wands, the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So what I'm seeing for you, pile 1, currently what's going on in your life, or something that is what's currently going on in your life, is I see you kind of waiting on someone. I would say something, but it more so feels like someone. This could be someone that you have a romantic connection with, here with the Lovers. It feels like you're kind of waiting for them to move forward. And it feels like they're definitely taking their sweet time with the Knight of Pentacles, and you want things to kind of pick up speed here with the Chariot. You might be waiting on this person to make some kind of decision. This decision could be regarding you, their connection to you, whether or not they want to move forward with you. But it definitely feels like this person is just taking their sweet time, trying to figure things out. But I feel your frustration, pile 1. Like, it definitely feels like you're frustrated with this person and this connection, but it feels like you have a lot of love for them, so you are kind of just waiting. So it seems like this connection is going to be significant for the next 7 days from when you are watching this video. So yeah, if this initial energy checkup is resonating with you in any way, then I would say go ahead and keep watching. If not, then I would say pick a different pile. So let's see, Spirit, what is going to be happening over the next 7 days? By the way, I don't think I mentioned this yet in the intro of your pile, but this is going to be like a quick 10-minute reading. I don't think that it needs to be drawn out. So, Spirit, what is going to be happening over the next 7 days for pile 1? What is going to be significant for pile 1 over the next 7 days from when you're viewing this video? Wow, okay. So we have the 8 of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. All right, and then the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and grab some oracle cards really quickly. Put this on here. What is significant for pile 1 for the next 7 days? Okay, we have overcoming obstacles, get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations. And we'll get one more. Thank you. We have sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward. And then on the bottom, we have lovers, a passionate connection, shared vision, and values. So, pile one, it definitely feels like this situation with this person, this romantic connection, is coming to a head over the next seven-ish days from when you are seeing this video. I'm kind of feeling like you have been blind to this person. It feels like you've kind of entrapped yourself within this person with the Eight of Swords here. This waiting energy that I was picking up on in your energy check, it's almost like you don't know your worth in a sense, and I feel like that's coming to a head, to a point over the next 7 days. And it feels like with sacrifice here, like you're possibly giving up this person, you're giving up this connection for your own peace of mind, okay? It feels like you are going to essentially just walk away from this person at this point because you realize that you deserve better. You deserve more than what this person is willing to give you. The fact that they are willing to just keep you waiting, I mean, that in and of itself shows you how they view this connection. If they feel like they can just kind of basically put you on layaway, that in and of itself should tell you that maybe this isn't the person for you, because if they wanted to, they would, in a sense. And with the Sun here, it just feels like you are finally seeing your worth and you are going to be moving towards your own happiness, regardless of what this person is doing or what they're not doing. It definitely feels like this situation is going to be resolved. You're going to be moving forward, starting something new. It's like, it's almost just like this light bulb goes off in your head and it's like, you know what? I'm not putting up with this anymore. I'm not dealing with it anymore. I deserve better. And it feels like you are most definitely going to be walking towards that. So that is the main thing I'm picking up. We are going to go ahead and look at your advice from Spirit. This is going to be kind of like self-care for the next 7 days. So we have lavender, surround yourself with love. So yeah, in this card, I see that over the next 7 days, you actually may be spending time with loved ones, like friends or family. I'm almost getting the sense that for some of you, dealing with this romantic partner has actually pulled you away from your friends and family and your loved ones. Like you were kind of devoting all your time to this person and this person wasn't giving you anything back. And it feels like this week you're gonna say, that's it, I've had enough, I'm not dealing with this anymore. So I definitely see you reconnecting with your loved ones and putting yourself first and just surrounding yourself with real authentic love. And Spirit is definitely urging you to do that over the next 7 days. So yes, that is really all I'm seeing for you, pile 1. It wasn't quite 10 minutes, a little bit under, but this is pretty straightforward. You are basically leaving this person in the dust. You're saying bye-bye because they don't deserve you. So you're going to move towards your own happiness and what makes you feel good and realizing your worth. So that is all I'm seeing for you, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated. If it did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we are going to be taking a look at the next 7 days. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this video, these messages should apply to you. Lost my train of thought that quickly. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. This card here is going to be your first oracle card. This is actually going to be kind of like self-care advice from Spirit, and we're going to take a look at this at the end. I am going to move that to the side, and we are going to do a quick energy checkup this is just so that we can gauge whether or not this is your pile. We're going to be taking a look at what is currently going on in your life. And if this resonates, then you'll know whether or not this is your pile or if you need to choose a different one. So, Spirit, please tap me into the collective energy of pile 2. What is currently going on in pile 2's life? What is currently going on with pile 2? Okay. What is currently going on with pile 2, Spirit? Alrighty. So we have the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight. Wow, all this sword energy, heavy air energy. And then on the bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Cups, which is making me think that there is some kind of issues going on with family life. This could also be dealing with a romantic partner because we do have the Knight of Cups underneath the 10 of Cups. I'm feeling like you are drawn away a bit from your loved ones at this time. It feels like you are wanting to move forward and have certain hard conversations with loved ones at this time, but it feels like it's just like thinking about it is depleting your energy. You're definitely in a state of rest, but there are issues that currently need to be resolved. There are conversations that need to be had. There is movement that needs to take place to move you forward, but it definitely feels like you're in this energy of just not having the energy, basically not having the energy to deal with it, to resolve these issues, but it definitely feels like deep down you want to. And like I said, this definitely feels like this could be family related or with a romantic partner or both. Okay, so that is currently what I'm picking up for you, pile 2. We're gonna go ahead and jump into your 7-day reading. By the way, I also forgot to mention this in the intro of your pile. This is like a 10-minute reading. I want to do these fairly quick, just to get straight to the point. So, Spirit, what is coming up the next 7 days for pile 2? What is coming up for the next 7 days for pile 2? These cards are flying out. Okay. So we have the Page of Swords, we have the 9 of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. I'm going to go ahead and grab your oracles. Spirit, what is going to be happening for the next 7 days for pile 2? Next 7 days for pile 2. Okay. So we have overcoming obstacles, get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations. And we have soulmate, the divine will provide you with love when you are ready. And then on the bottom we have evaluation, feed out what doesn't serve you, reevaluate the situation. So, pile 2. So the next 7 days, pile 2, I definitely feel like there's going to be some kind of conversations being had with the Page of Swords. It feels like you want to essentially start over, and it feels like you're gonna kind of put your ego to the side and hoping that these people that you're having this conversation with will do the same, or this person. I'm kind of getting with soulmate here. This definitely could be a romantic partner. This could be like a spouse. You might have children with this person, which might be the reason why you're kind of hesitant, because you don't want to disturb the family life. But I definitely see here that over the next 7 days, you're definitely going to have to just bite the bullet and have this conversation with them. With the 9 of Wands here, I definitely see you kind of just having the strength to I guess solve the problem. I don't know why I just blanked. To solve the problems that are currently to solve the problems that are currently going on within your relationship. With the Wheel of Fortune, I definitely see you wanting to start a new cycle, start a new, I don't know. Yeah, basically to just start a new cycle free of whatever this obstacle is. With the Ace of Pentacles, I definitely see you wanting to plant the seeds to grow something that is better and more stable, and wanting to kind of take your time and nurture things. And then with the Nine of Swords, I definitely see you still having a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of stress dealing with this, because this is going to require you to reevaluate. I mean, with evaluation here, you kind of have to reevaluate the situation and look at it from all different angles, and making decisions that'll serve you best and the people involved. I'm definitely feeling like children are involved here. So it feels like you kind of have to be even more careful with how you go about this situation. So the next 7 days, I definitely see you taking things a little bit slow, but also being like, okay, I need to just go ahead and hash this out and get a move on, because it's draining you. So yeah, for some of you, you actually are like dealing with your soulmate. So that's why it's kind of important for you to hash this out. Of course, even with a soulmate, like, the connection isn't always going to be perfect. There are, trials and tribulations that come up, but when you are dealing with a soulmate connection, it's really important for you to essentially have the maturity to work things out. And I definitely see that's going to be a major part for you over the next 7 days from when you're watching this video. So that is mainly what I'm seeing for you. We're going to go ahead and take a look at your advice from Spirit as far as self-care goes for the next 7 days. So we have Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. And in here it says, I am always enough. So I'm definitely seeing in this card that Spirit is wanting to remind you that you are, in fact, worthy, and that you are enough. If you're dealing with someone that is putting you down a little bit, or just making you feel not good as a human being, this is just a reminder from Spirit that you are worth it. Don't doubt yourself. If that is the case and you're dealing with someone that is making you feel unworthy of their love, then I would definitely say then that it's probably not a soulmate connection, and that you may find that you are leaving this person, and it might actually be a lot harder because you might have children with this person. So there's a lot more that goes into that. And if that is the case, then I see that Spirit is saying, once you leave this connection and you decide to enter in this new cycle with the Wheel of Fortune, then you will soon meet your soulmate. So it's going to be a little bit different for everyone, because this is a general reading, but overall that is what I'm seeing. So pile 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope that it resonated. If it did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Bye! Hi there, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Today we are going to be taking a look at what's going to be happening for you over the next 7 days. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this video, this is the time that you need to hear these messages from Spirit. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. This is going to be your first oracle card. This is going to be kind of like advice from Spirit regarding self-care over the next 7 days. We're actually going to take a look at this last, so I'll put this to the side, and we are going to jump into it. first we're going to do sort of an energy check to see what is currently going on in your life. What are the energies surrounding your life at this time? This way we can kind of gauge whether or not this is your pile. So Spirit, please tap me into the collective energy of pile 3. What is currently going on in pile 3's life? What is significant in pile 3's life this time? What is going on with pile 3 at this time, Spirit? What is currently going on with pile 3? Thank you. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. So pile 3, right now, I feel like you're kind of in a transition period, or you're thinking about transitioning regarding work. It definitely feels like you are planning with the Two of Wands, like you're planning on either changing jobs, changing career fields. It feels like you want to start something new, because we do have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. It feels like you want to do something that is a little bit more suited to you and your interests. It feels like you want to be a little bit more passionate about what you're doing with this Two of Cups. It's almost like you're searching for that perfect thing, that perfect job, that perfect career. And it feels like you're definitely craving something new if you haven't already. For some of you, you definitely have started something new, new career endeavor, new creative project with the Knight of Swords. It definitely feels like you're full speed ahead right now. For others of you, you're still kind of in the planning phase with the Two of Wands. But either way, you're in this energy of wanting to do something different as a way to make money and to live and survive. So that is what I'm seeing for that energy check. If that resonates, then I would say go ahead and keep watching. If not, then I would say choose another pile. So now we're going to be taking a look at the next 7 days. What is going to be happening the next 7 days? What you should be aware of. And I also keep forgetting to mention this in the intro of your pile, but this is going to be like a 10-minute reading, because it's just better to keep it condensed and quick. So, okay, Seven of Pentacles want to pop out already. Spirit, what's happening the next 7 days for pile 3? What is going to be happening for the next 7 days for pile 3? Yeah. The next 7 days for pile 3. What is happening the next 7 days? Thank you. So, pile 3. I feel like I have 2 groups within this pile. So yeah, we'll get into that. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, like I said, I feel like we kind of have 2 piles, well, 2 groups within this one group. But I'm going to go ahead and grab some oracles real quick, and then we'll jump into it. What is going on with pile 3 over the next 7 days, Spirit? Okay, so we have boundaries. Know when to put up and let down your walls. And we have soulmate. The divine will provide you with love when you are ready. And then on the bottom, we have passions. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy, which makes total sense. So yeah, whoops. I'm always hitting the camera. It's ridiculous. Anyways, so I definitely see for the next 7 days, pile number 2, you are starting something new. You're starting something that you're passionate about if you haven't already. Like I said, for some of you, I feel like you've kind of just been thinking. But I definitely see you taking some action sometime over the next 7 days. With the Seven of Pentacles, I see you kind of just cultivating something, like you're nurturing something, you're helping something grow, and you're taking your time with it. It definitely feels like something you're very passionate about. It's something that gives you a lot of energy, something that you're really, really excited about with the Page of Wands. This is something that you possibly have been wanting to do for a really long time, and now you're just biting the bullet and you're doing it. For some of you, I feel like you've already started this journey. You've already started doing this passion project, whatever it may be, and you actually might be seeing some success over the next 7 days. You might actually be reaping some rewards with the Nine of Pentacles. For others of you, I see you kind of, I guess, what is the word I'm looking for? I want to say balancing. I don't know why. I want to say like balancing your funds or something. Like you're just checking your finances with the Four of Pentacles to make sure that you are not overspending and, you know, just being smart with your money. But I definitely see for some of you, if you have already begun this new thing, you're definitely going to be reaping some rewards over the next 7 days. Now for others of you, with this soulmate card and boundaries, this passion project might actually lead you to a soulmate. And like you coming into union with this soulmate is actually going to bring you a lot of passion. Either that, or you're going to meet your soulmate, and then that soulmate is going to kind of inspire you to pursue your passions. And this soulmate is definitely going to be knocking your boundaries down, and helping you to kind of just express yourself and be yourself. So that's like a very specific message for some of you. I don't feel like that's for many of you, but either way, I definitely see you start doing something new, whether this is a passion project or even just letting your walls down and connecting with someone, or both. It definitely just feels like you're learning to nurture and grow something, and doing it in a way that is not rushed, and just putting a lot of love and effort into it. And you're definitely going to be reaping the rewards. That's for sure. With that Nine of Pentacles, you're definitely going to be reaping the rewards. So that is what I'm seeing for you, pile 3. We're going to go ahead and look at your advice from Spirit regarding self-care for the next 7 days. So we have guarding, goodness gracious, garden. Something lovely will grow from this. What did I just say? What did I just say, pile 3? Like, come on now. Something lovely will grow from this. So there's definitely this passion project that you're wanting to do, or this is a connection for some of you, or it's both. Either way, Spirit's letting you know something lovely will grow from this. So keep putting in that energy, keep giving it the love that it deserves, and have expectations that it will bear the fruit, but also keep in mind that good things take time, and that's okay. So yes, that is basically all I'm seeing for you today, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated. If it did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. I can't talk. Please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll hopefully see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi pile 4, welcome to your reading. Today we are going to be taking a look at what is happening for you over the next 7 days. We are going to go ahead and jump into it. This is your first oracle card, but we're going to take a look at this last. This is going to be advice from Spirit regarding self-care for the next 7 days. So we're going to put that to the side for now, and we are going to do sort of an energy checkup, so that way you can see if this resonates with you and what's going on in your life currently. That way you know if this is your pile or if you need to pick a different one. So let's take a look. Spirit, what is going on with pile 4 at this time? What are the current energies surrounding pile 4? the collective with pile 4? What are the current energies surrounding pile 4? Okay. All right, pile 4. We've got Judgment, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. And then we have Strength at the bottom of the deck. And then under that, we actually have the Devil. So what I'm picking up, pile 4, is liberation and new beginnings. With Judgment here, I'm kind of getting the energy of kind of like enlightenment or some kind of spiritual awakening. I feel like pile 4, you are going through a massive change right now, and this is more so an intellectual change. You know what? I'm kind of also picking up some of you might have just graduated from school, whether that's like high school or college. I'm kind of getting that energy. Some of you may have just graduated. Take that if it resonates. But it feels like you're just stepping out into the world right now, pile 4. And it's like you're finally stepping into adulthood, if that makes sense. With the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, it feels like you're starting something new that requires you to use a lot of your intellect and to what is the word that I'm looking for, Spirit? I don't know. But yeah, it just feels like you have to use your brain a lot with whatever this thing is. This could be a new job that you're doing, something new to make money, but it feels like it's something that you've studied a lot for. You know what I mean? That's why I was picking up the energy of like maybe you've just graduated, and with the Four of Wands here, that's like celebration and parties. So maybe you just graduated from school and you're starting a new job. Like this is your first like big adult job. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm picking up on, pile 4. For some of you, I'm also kind of feeling with the Devil underneath Strength. Some of you actually might have been getting out of rehab or conquered some kind of addiction, and now you're starting up your life. I'm also hearing some of you may have just gotten out of jail or some kind of thing that has kind of entrapped you a little bit, and now you are finally stepping into like the real world and like adulthood and being responsible and using your mind to make money and hustle. And it's something that's like really exciting with the Four of Wands. It's like worth celebrating. So yeah, that is what I'm feeling for you, pile 4. So if that energy is resonating with you at all, I would say keep watching. If not, then I would say pick a different pile. So let's see. Spirit, what is going to be happening for the next 7 days for pile 4? What is happening for pile 4 over the next 7 days? What is happening for pile 4 over the next 7 days? Oh, okay, that dropped. What is happening with pile 4 over the next 7 days? By the way, pile 4, I keep forgetting to mention this in all of my readings. This is going to be sort of like a 10-minute reading. I like to keep these short if I can and get straight to the point. So, let me get one more card, please. What's happening? Thank you. We have Strength again. Alrighty, so we have the Five of Wands, we have Strength, we have the Emperor, and we have Death. So yeah, major change, major rebirth happening here for you, pile 4. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords, which once again is making me think of like intellectual new beginnings. I'm also getting the sense that some of you actually might be starting school. It could be that you just graduated from like undergrad, for example, and now you're going to grad school, that kind of thing. But whatever you're doing, you are going through a major rebirth right now. You're going through some major changes. You are finding your footing in the world is what I'm hearing. Finding your footing. I'm going to grab some oracles really quick for pile 4. What's happening for pile 4 over the next 7 days, Spirit? Spread your wings. Soulmate has been popping out for every every pile. I don't know what's up with that. But we have spread your wings, confidence that leads to freedom and growth. And we have soulmate, the divine will provide you with love when you are ready. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have energy activation, connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. So, pile 4, you're definitely going through some kind of awakening here. Like I said, it definitely feels like you're just stepping into a new world in a sense. Like I said, for many of you, it feels like you're stepping into adulthood. Some of you actually might have just had a birthday, and if that's the case, happy birthday. It feels like you kind of feel a little bit, it feels a little bit daunting to you at this time, stepping out into the world, doing your thing, chasing your dreams. And with the 5 of Wands, it feels like you're definitely going to be faced with a lot of competition over the next 7 days, but I definitely see you having the strength with the Strength card to overcome these obstacles and these challenges and these competitions. With the Emperor here, this is like divine masculine energy, so I definitely feel you stepping into that masculine energy regardless of how you identify, because we all possess masculine and feminine energy. So I definitely feel like your masculine energy is going to be at the forefront of you over the next 7 days. I see you putting your foot down with a lot of things, and I see you just getting stuff done. Some of you actually might be starting a business or doing something entrepreneurial with the Emperor card. But yeah, I definitely see you just literally taking on the world and spreading your wings, finding your confidence, finding your footing in the world. And I just heard seizing the day. So yeah, with this soulmate card though, I don't know why this card keeps popping out for every single pile, and I'm not really getting a whole lot of like love energy from this reading. So maybe Spirit just wanted to remind you that your soulmate will come when you're ready. So this could just be a reminder, or this could just be like a FYI that your soulmate will come after you've kind of got your footing and you've got to a more stable place. And it feels like you're in that first step of getting to that goal. And so Spirit is just telling you, you know, you're on the right path and you're gonna find your person after you've become more stable and settled, if that makes sense. I am gonna just clarify it though, just to make sure, because yeah, can we clarify soulmate please? We have balance, juggling too many things at once, find time for yourself. So yeah, it feels like Spirit is just saying right now it's definitely important for you to focus on getting your footing and focusing on your own success, and that right now might not be the time for you to focus on love as much, but it will come once you've become more stable, I feel. So that is what I'm seeing. We're going to go ahead and take a look at your advice regarding self-care for the next 7 days. We have mural, be your own first priority. So yeah, this is all about you, pile 4. You're definitely just doing your thing, handling your business, making proactive steps towards your dreams, and stomping out the competition. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward. That is basically all I'm seeing for you, pile 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated. If it did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Bye!